If you win an Oscar, can you sell on the Oscar statue? Do you own it, or does the Academy technically own it and you just get to keep it? Well, you'll be glad to hear that you do indeed own the statue. It does become your property, with one small caveat. In the year 1950, the Academy added in an interesting stipulation into the agreement that the winners sign. So now, the regulations state the following. Award winners shall not sell or otherwise dispose of the Oscar statuette, nor permit it to be sold or disposed of by operation of law without first offering to sell it to the Academy for the sum of $1. This provision shall apply also to the heirs and assigns of Academy Award winners who may acquire a statuette by gift or bequest. This is a lot of legal speak, but basically what it means is that the winners don't have the rights to sell on the Oscar without first offering it back to the Academy for $1. And of course, at that price, the Academy is going to buy it back. And if the winner refuses to sign the stipulation, then it's no statue for them. As the regulation points out, this also applies to the heirs of the winners and to anyone who the statue was gifted to. The Academy have indeed enforced this legal requirement in the past. In 1989, the grandson of the producer Mike Todd tried to sell his grandfather's Best Picture Oscar for Around the World in 80 Days to a movie prop collector. The Academy stepped in and gained a permanent injunction against the sale, and the Oscar wasn't sold. So, you might be wondering, have any Oscars ever been sold at a private auction? And the answer is yes. Yes, they have. In 1992, the actor Harold Russell became the first person to sell an Oscar. He sold the Oscar that he won for Best Supporting Actor in the 1946 film, The Best Years of Our Lives. Let me check the date on that. I was right. 1946. When adjusted for inflation, the Oscar sold for $122,000. Russell, who had lost both his hands during World War II, said at the time that it was mainly to cover the cost of his wife's medical bills. Although there's some debate over whether that's true or not, but I don't know. He won his Oscar before 1950, therefore he wasn't subject to the Academy's rule about selling the statues. According to Forbes, movie experts estimate that around 150 Oscars have been sold since the first Academy Awards took place back in 1929. They guess that around half of those were pre-1950 Oscars, so Oscars before the Academy's rule came in. So now it's time for a quick trivia question. Who purchased the most expensive Oscar ever? Was it A, Donald Trump, B, Michael Jackson, or C, Taylor Swift? And the answer is Michael Jackson. Back in 1999, he purchased the Best Picture Oscar for Gone with the Wind, and it cost him $1.5 million. Even more incredibly, after his death, the executors of his estate couldn't find it. Yikes. Over the years, some of Hollywood's biggest names have opted to help the Academy reclaim sold Oscars. For example, Steven Spielberg has twice purchased Oscars at auctions, spending over $1 million on them and then giving them back to the Academy. In fact, it was revealed that Harold Russell's Oscar, the first Oscar ever to be sold, was bought by a movie mogul who then returned it back to the Academy. So there you go, that is the answer to the question, can you buy and sell an Oscar? What do you think? Do you think Oscar winners should be able to sell the statue, or do you think the Academy is right in wanting to keep them out of private auctions? Let me know in the comments down below. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.